Hey, what's good, YouTube? Today I'll be doing a video response to the Fox News interview of the author of the now best-selling book, Zealot. His name is Reza Aslan, and he is being interviewed by Lauren Green, who was an anchor on Fox News. Now, first off, let me start by saying that I do give him props for going on Fox News and conducting an interview, if you want to call it that, on the most biased news station in America, probably knowing fully, what he was getting into. And the interview pretty much was, there's a controversy now because the Lauren Green kept asking him, why are you writing a book about Jesus? Because this book is about Jesus, pretty much a Jesus biography. And why are you writing this book about, this person, and you're a Muslim? And she kept asking him over and over and over again. And then what was funny was he kept saying, because I'm an academic, I am a professor in religion, I hold a PhD, I have 4 degrees, my wife is a Christian. He kept trying to say that I'm not writing this in a biased sense, I'm writing this in an academic, researched sense or whatever, right? But I think the thing that is probably the biggest thing that I noticed in this interview, and I'm sorry to break it to you guys, this is a spoiler alert, but it's all made up. It's not real. It's man-made supernatural nonsense. It's like Lauren Green was saying, why are you going to write about my magical imaginary fairy tale story and you believe in another magical fairy tale story? Why are you doing this? And he kept saying, because my wife, she believes in your magical fairy tale, and I have a PhD in magical fairy tales, and she doesn't. And this is like, two people arguing over make believe stories. Whose imaginary friend is better? That's what to me it seemed. In my hand right here, I have the Christian Bible. And in this hand I have the Quran, which a lot of people will fight over which one is better, but to be honest with you, they're both very boring, repetitive, nonsense, immoral, egotistical, selfish garbage. This one, it pretty much is, if you don't follow Jesus, if you don't, if you have to shut off all logic in your head, and if you don't believe in Jesus, then you're going to go burn in hell for eternity. But the God loves you. He's a loving God. And, from man putting all the animals on a boat for, for almost a year. Every animal on the planet, from the Noah's Ark story to the one story about Jonah and the whale, stories like that. And dust man, rib woman, the Bible. The Quran, which pretty much chronicles the life of a pedophile named Muhammad. He married a 6-year-old. Yes, her name is Aisha. She's actually well revered in Islam, I guess, but she was 9 years old when they had sex. Now, if that's not a pedophile, if that's not a sick individual, that's not a child molester, I don't know what is. Then we need to revision our laws. And this religion, they keep saying, oh, we're a religion of peace. Nonsense. For me, drawing a picture like this, you see this? This is Muhammad. This is his 9-year-old wife. Ask Kurt Westergaard about, Islam being a religion of peace. It's not. It's both. I'm not going to lie. Christianity is very, very evil. But in the last 20 to 30 years, Islam is definitely trying to catch up to Christianity when it comes to death counts. But this interview was so entertaining to me because they kept arguing back and forth about their fairy tales and their imaginary friends. And other people, a lot of people were saying, they're trying to defend one side, saying, well, he's an academic. And yeah, I get that he is an academic. He, if you hold a degree in a certain field, then you have the knowledge and the capability of writing a book, or doing research and writing a book about that certain topic. And then on the other side, they were like, well, the fundamentalist Christians were like, yeah, why is he writing about our fairy tale? You know, that's how they were reacting to this interview. And me personally, I'm like, why the hell are you guys fighting about fairy tales? You guys are adults, you know. It's time to look past all these myths. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but you know, when you guys were 5 or 6, your parents probably told you Santa Claus isn't really real. It's me putting the Christmas presents under the tree. But with this magical fairy tales about, you know, God and Allah, it's they're both fairy tales as well. It's like believing Pikachu is real, you know. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching.